Так, ну что ж, давайте мы вернемся на нашу Нормандию и продолжим наше прохождение. Так, ну что ж, придется мне как-то что по новой искать задание. Не знаю, будет ли оно вообще там. Так, ну что ж, возвращаемся. Так, мы на месте. Так, взглянем на нашу карту, не знаю. Попробуем что посмотреть. Так, ну так, в этой области ничего такого, мне кажется, нет. То давайте мы взглянем с помощью транслятора. Ну, тоже нифига ничего нет. Ну, давайте попробуем поговорить с нашим экипажем. И, может, что-то узнаем. Так, а вот и Тень. Давайте спросим что-либо у него.
Shepard, I mentioned when we met on Ilium that I was dying. It's called Kepral's syndrome. It's not communicable, but I have less than a year to live.
Is that what you called me here for? I wasn't worried about it.
No. But as I face the end of my body's time here, I find myself dwelling on my mistakes. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat. I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Так, ну оказывается, у Тейна есть сын. И тот, походу, вляпался в какую-то историю. Так, ну, по-моему, мы получили от него какое-то задание. Давайте мы еще прогуляемся, чтобы в следующий раз уже не возвращаться. Так, это женский туалет. Туда я идти не собирался. Так, ну вот еще есть Самара, давайте поговорим с ней.
I am glad I joined your team. It has been too long since I traveled with companions. When the time comes, I will do whatever is necessary.
You're an important part of this crew, Samara.
It is my honor. Also, there is a matter I need to discuss. When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
I remember hearing her called an Ardat Yakshi.
It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman who kills without mercy.
So is an Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare genetic disorder. When she mates with you, there is no gentle melding of nervous systems. She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain. You end up a mindless shell, and soon after, you are dead.
This is definitely worthy of your full attention.
She confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything for her favor.
We need to stop her.
Thank you, Commander. There are no words to express what this means to me. There is one thing more. This creature, this monster. She is my daughter.
I cannot imagine what this is like for you.
I do not want pity, Shepard. I do not accept it. My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption lies in killing her. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
How did all this happen?
I spent my youth on the move, adventuring. I killed people, mated with them, or just danced the night away. I learned so much, experienced so much, and then my matron days came. I could finally sit back, bask and enjoy my family. But in one moment, it was all taken away.
It sounds terrible.
I sat in a med lab while a nearsighted doctor droned at me, and I learned that nothing was as I thought it would be. I gave up all that I possessed. I own nothing, claim nothing. All my knowledge will die with me. Now my purpose is to destroy my own children.
Those moments change you.
And I've hundreds of years left to live with that. I say too much. Forgive me. Help me find my long-lost daughter. And kill her.
We'll go find Morinth.
Так, ну что ж, видимо, у нее точно такая же проблема, как у наемного убийцы. Только у нее есть дочь, и та тоже превратилась в что-то чудовищное. Так, ну что ж, займемся этим также позже. А сейчас идем дальше. Так, здесь вроде бы должен быть свет. Сюда нам не надо. Так, а здесь у нас Миранда. Я думаю, что
Thanks again, Shepard.
надо.
Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. And you proved yourself trustworthy. Unlike Niket, I'm glad I got to take him out myself.
It's funny, I think of you as all business. Good to see that there's a person under there.
The mission's too important to let personal feelings interfere. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
Так, ну ладно. Даже поблагодарили нас за помощь. Так. Ну, здесь, я думаю, у нас Гарус. Здесь мы уже были. Так, ладно. Пойдем немного дальше. Так, в принципе, можно спуститься еще ниже. Там у нас инженерная палуба. Ну, там у нас еще кто-то должен быть. Так, здесь, походу, закрыто. Пойдем сюда. Так, а вот и Шали.
I've got a problem and I may need your help. But I need to ask you something first. I need to know if I can trust you. Some of this might involve fleet security. Cerberus cannot be involved.
You have my word. If necessary, I'll contact the elusive man to make sure he stays out.
Don't bother. He just lied to you. Hearing it from you is enough. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Так, окей. Еще на очередное задание, то есть нам нужно ей помочь с каким-то вроде бы плотом. Ну, в общем, она обвиняется в измене. Так, ну что ж, пройдемся еще маленько.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
Так, ну это у нас
I'm amazed
просто,
Shepard came down
скажем
to
так,
see us.
работники. Так, здесь, походу, осталось последний. Это Джек.
Tight little group you got here. And a pretty nice ship. You'd be rich if you took to piracy. But you wouldn't. I can't figure you, Shepard. Doesn't matter. I've got to talk to you about something.
I'm listening.
I got thoughts like little bugs crawling in and out of my head. I can't stop them. You know I have a history with Cerberus. You know how far back it goes?
I'll listen to anything you have to say, Jack.
Your pal, the elusive man? Never seen him before, but Cerberus raised me. First thing I remember is my cell door in a Cerberus base. They did experiments, drugged me, tortured me. Whatever chance I had to be normal, they stole it by trying to turn me into some superbiotic. The doctors, the other kids, every one of them hated me. They let me suffer.
You're absolutely certain that Cerberus was running the facility?
I was a kid, but I wasn't dumb. I know how to listen. It was Cerberus. Don't care how far down the chain it was. They thought they were so clever. Turns out, mess with someone's head enough and you can turn a scared kid into an all-powerful bitch. Fucking idiots.
Sounds like they've done a serious 180 since those days.
I'm not trying to convince you of something, Shepard. I don't care what they're doing now. I found the coordinates in your files. I want to go to the Telton facility on Pragia where they tortured and drugged me. I want to go to the center of the place, my cell. I want to deploy a big fucking bomb, and I want to watch from orbit when it goes.
I'll set a course for Pragia.
I owe you, Shepard.
Так, ну что ж, это была последняя. Ну что ж, давайте вернемся обратно к нашей большой карте. То есть сверху. Так, ну и...
Jacob wants to speak with you, Commander.
Так, еще у нас Джейкоб. Что-то я про него-то как раз таки забыл. Давайте мы поговорим еще с ним.
Commander, sorry I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
The yeoman said you wanted to see me. What's this about, Jacob?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shepard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Так, окей, у него, походу, была какая-то беда или что-то такое. То есть потерял отца, скажем так, 10 лет назад. Ну и снова пришел сигнал бедствия вот неделю назад, по его словам. Ну и придется проверить. Ну давайте еще поговорим с профессором с Морганом.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You know about the genophage?
Only about 1 Krogan pregnancy in 1,000 leads to a live birth, thanks to a Solarian virus.
Right. Virus released 1,000 years ago, controlled Krogan population ever since. All public knowledge, but I know more. Recent generations of Krogan started adapting. Genophage losing effectiveness.
Sounds like cause for celebration. The Krogan might finally recover from what happened to them.
No, Krogan too warlike. Culture broken. Population increase now would lead to increased aggression. More war. Personally led a team, created new version of genophage, released it onto Chanka, other colonies, restabilized Krogan population.
I doubt you wanted to give me a history lesson. What's going on?
Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Erdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Blood Pack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Так, ну что ж, здесь я толком-то ничего не понял, о чем был разговор. Но нам придется отправиться, по-моему, на какую-то планету и найти кого-то. Так, ну а сейчас давайте мы зайдем в исследование и что-нибудь, да, прикупим. Так, ну, здесь можно... Что взять? Так, резервный генератор поля. Ну, это целых 15 тысяч палладия. Найти его... Ну, вообще, все искать не так уж и просто. Ну ладно, давайте мы исследуем это. Так, что еще? Можно, нельзя? Можно. Необходимо платины. 5000, ничего себе. Расценочки у них. Так, ну, корабль здесь. Ничего с ним не сделаешь. Здесь уже все. Так, и оружие тоже все. Ввести нужно платина и палладий. Так, ладно, давайте возвращаемся к нашей карте и выполняем какое-нибудь одно из заданий. Видео. То есть у нас... А, фиг его знает, давайте начнем. Так, это топливо. Надо к ретранслятору. Думаю, здесь мы помним больше. Так, ну вот уж сколько заданий у нас появилось. Ну, давайте займемся цитаделью. Так, прекрасно, мы на месте. Помочь Тейну. Выходим на орбиту. И цитадель. Какой раз мы уже там будем? Стыкуемся. Так, и что ж, кого бы нам выбрать? У нас, кстати, вот... А, Легион. Да вот кто. Ладно, возьмем его. Так, и кого бы. Ну, давайте Тейна. По-любому будет обязательным, когда начнем выполнение задания. Так, 16 очков. Автораспределение. Так, и у него 2. Ничего толком-то не возьмем. Поехали.
CSEC appears to be investigating the death of Sidonis, Shepard. They currently have no leads. Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Так, сколько у нас тут по кредитам? 51 тысяча. Не знаю, можно ли что-нибудь взять.
Can I help you, sir?
No, thank you. Just passing through.
Так,
Next.
ну у вас ничего полезного нет, пойдем дальше. Так, ну думаю, здесь сейчас за дверью будет, по-моему, какой-то капитан. И его мы сможем что-то узнать. Вот.
My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public comm terminal. It sounds like your boy's running with the wrong crowd.
Yes, I agree.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know who can. I'll help you if you need it.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
We're gonna stop him before that happens, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Так, ну
Thank
что
you,
ж, мы узнали о некоем мыши. И придется нам его найти. Давайте взглянем на карту. Так, я не помню. А, вот. Скорее всего, где-то здесь. У бара «Темная звезда». Говорят, вроде бы где-то наверху. Ну, давайте мы сейчас туда отправимся. Запомним, то есть нам туда. Так, ну давайте посмотрим.
Come on, please, you have to help me. I need to make something nice. It's for a date.
Это нам очень интересно. Так, здесь пройдемся немножко вперед. И я думаю, здесь по лестнице поднимемся, и будет наш бар. Ну, как и говорил он, наверху. Так, это, наверное, в этой комнате. Наверное. Давайте поговорим с ним.
Human.
Just looking around.
Look elsewhere.
Так, ну это точно.
We don't like your kind here.
Нам не нужен.
So what do you think?
Тоже
Maybe a
ничего.
shotgun?
I like the assault rifle. It's like a non-stop. Yeah, sure. I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You Mouse?
What are you? Oh, shit. Krios. I thought you were retired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
We need you to answer some questions.
The people I work for. Look, I can't answer questions for just anybody.
But you can for me. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. As the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Tell us what we need and I'll give you money to get off the station. You can go someplace they'll never find you.
What? I've never been off the station. Where the hell would I go?
You told me once. You had a dream as a child. I remember it. Earth. The lights of a home you've never seen. Half-remembered fairy tales from your mother. Cool green hills, no smell of oil and plastic on the blue winds.
3,000. 3,000 credits up front.
Tell us what you know.
He said he was your son, Krios. He had the hollow you took of me. He said he wanted work. I hadn't seen you in years. I figured you'd send him to me. I didn't
Mouse, it's all right. Just tell us who hired him.
Elias Kellum.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellum will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, Just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees, bare feet black, a dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You, of all people, know this.
Let's head back to Bailey.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now.
Такому. Давайте воспользуемся транспортом. Так. Президиум. Давайте отправимся туда. Так, а здесь у нас Андерсон. Что с вами, ребята? Как-то он застыл в таком положении. Ладно, ну его нафиг. Так, ну давайте поговорим с Андерсоном. Может, что-то
Something I
узнаем.
can do for you, Shepard?
I better go.
Не, ладно,
My door
пойдем.
is always open.
Ничего толком-то у него не получится узнать. Так, и где мы? Ну, вроде бы нашлись. А, вот. То есть к тому, у которого мы вначале расспрашивали о мыши. Ну, пойдем.
The Shepard Scholarship has gone into effect, targeting low-income children on Earth, where the most famous human in the galaxy allegedly had a difficult childhood. The scholarship has allowed several dozen young men and women to leave.
Так, а вот и наш капитан приятель. Так, ищем.
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum. Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the CSEC charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if CSEC gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
You talk to him. Appeal to his self-interest. I'll put the screws to him if he needs it.
Very well. I'll pretend to be on his side. But if we waste too much time negotiating, Bailey won't be able to stall Kellum's advocate.
Get me out of these restraints, Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
Bailey has nothing to do with this. We just want a few answers. Off the record.
Off the record in a C-Sec interrogation room? Sure.
You hired an assassin. Who do you want dead?
I want to see my advocate.
Your advocate hasn't arrived. We're trying to find him.
I'm not saying a damn word until he's here. You two are in way over your heads. Bailey won't let you touch me.
Bailey doesn't know you're here, but he will after we're done.
This is off the record. No criminal charges will be brought against you.
What are you, frog boy? His little sidekick? What, kid? You gonna bore me into confessing? You ain't shit. Come on, hit me. I dare you. No, huh? Didn't think you had the balls.
Think carefully, Elias. I want to catch the assassin, not you. Why stick your neck out for him?
You want me to confess to putting a contract on someone? You think I'm stupid?
I get the name, I walk out. You never see me again.
I got no reason to believe you.
You don't have a reason to disbelieve either. We're running out of time. Bailey can't stall his advocate for long.
Are we done here? Because I got people to see.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
All right, fucking quit it. Ain't worth this. Joram Talid, Turian running for office on the Zakira ward. He messes with legitimate businessmen. I'm gonna stop it.
Where and when?
His apartment, the 800 blocks. You better hurry.
What's going on here? Get away from my client.
You played me.
I've enjoyed our chat, Elias. Thanks for your help.
This isn't over.
Nicely done.
Wait, you got what you wanted. Who ratted me out?
I guess you'll have something to think about while you're in here, huh?
I'll find out. And once I have a name...
Elias, as your legal advocate, I advise you to shut the hell up.
Where were you 5 minutes ago?
Held up in traffic.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow the lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.